How to achieve more by wanting less. A Stoic's answer. Imagine this. A man has everything. Money, fame, recognition. Yet at night, when the noise fades and silence returns, he feels empty. Now imagine another man. His life is simple, his possessions few, but his heart is at peace. Which of them has achieved more? Which of them has truly won at life? Today we dive into a paradox that the Stoics understood deeply. How to achieve more by wanting less. The trap of endless wanting. We live in a world that constantly whispers more. More success, more followers, more wealth, more possessions. But here's the truth. The more you want, the less free you are. Because desire is a chain. Think about it. Every new want becomes a new responsibility. Every possession demands care. Every ambition adds pressure. The Stoics weren't against success, wealth, or ambition, but they warned us of slavery to desire, because the moment you believe happiness lies in wanting more, you've already lost it. Stoic wisdom on desire. Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." To the Stoics, freedom was not about owning the world, but mastering yourself. They believed that the man who can reduce his desires, not the one who multiplies them, is the one who truly achieves more. Because when you strip away unnecessary wants, what remains is clarity, focus, and peace. So why does less actually lead to achieving more? Let's break it down. 1. Clarity of purpose. When you want everything, you scatter your energy everywhere. But when you want less, you focus only on what truly matters. And that focus is power. 2. Freedom from anxiety. The more you want, the more you fear losing. But when you want less, the grip of fear loosens. You no longer wake up every morning anxious about what you don't yet have. 3. Energy for what counts. Chasing endless wants drain you. By simplifying your desires, you free up time and energy to excel at what truly matters. 4. Contentment in the present. When you want less, you realize you already have enough. And in that moment, you achieve a level of peace that no amount of wealth can buy. Modern life and the illusion of more. Look around today. Social media sells you an illusion that success equals luxury cars, expensive vacations, and picture-perfect lifestyles. But what they don't show is the hidden cost, the sleepless nights, the constant comparison, the hollow victories. Think of the people you admire most. Is it really their possessions you admire, or is it their calmness, wisdom, discipline, and freedom? The world wants you to run endlessly, but the Stoics tell you, stop, breathe, and choose less. Alexander the Great. There's a story about Alexander the Great. After conquering vast lands, he met the philosopher Diogenes. Alexander asked him, "Is there anything I can give you?" Diogenes, sitting calmly in the sun, replied, "Yes, step aside. You're blocking my sunlight." Alexander was stunned. Here was a man with nothing, yet he was freer than the king of the world. Diogenes wanted less, and therefore had more. Practical Stoic practices for wanting less. Now let's talk about how you can apply this in your life. Here are practical Stoic-inspired practices. 1. Practice voluntary discomfort. The Stoics trained themselves to live with less so that when life forced it upon them, they would not suffer. Skip a luxury once in a while. Sleep on the floor. Fast for a day. You'll realize how little you actually need. 2. Redefine success. Instead of measuring success by possessions, measure it by self-control, wisdom, and peace of mind. The richest man is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. 3. Declutter your desires. Write down everything you think you want. Then ask, do I really need this to live well, or is this just noise? Remove the unnecessary. 4. Gratitude as wealth. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Every day, look at what you already have and remind yourself this is enough. 5. Focus on what you control. Many of our wants are tied to things outside our control: reputation, luck, the opinions of others. But the Stoics remind us, your thoughts, choices, and actions are enough. Focus there. The paradox of achievement. Here's the irony. When you stop chasing everything, you actually achieve more. Because your mind is clear, your energy is directed, your peace is intact. Think of a sculptor. He doesn't add clay to make art, he removes it. The beauty comes not from adding, but from subtracting. Life is the same. Achievement is not about adding endlessly. It's about removing what doesn't matter until only truth remains. A modern example. Consider someone building wealth. If they chase luxury cars, designer clothes, and status symbols, they will always be broke, always in debt, always anxious. But if they want less, if they simplify, they save more, invest more, and actually build lasting wealth. By wanting less, they achieve more. The freedom of simplicity. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, lived in palaces. Yet he often reminded himself, this gold cup is no better than a clay cup. Both hold water. What matters is the hand that holds it. Even as emperor, he practiced simplicity because he knew happiness lies not in what you have, but in how you see what you have. So here's the paradox revealed. The path to achieving more is not through endless chasing, but through wise reduction. By wanting less, you open the space to live fully, freely, and meaningfully. The Stoics didn't ask us to abandon life. They asked us to live it wisely, to know the difference between what adds value and what only adds noise. You don't need more to be happy. You don't need more to be free. You don't need more to be successful. You only need less. Less noise, less distraction, less craving. Because in the end, the man who needs nothing has everything. And the man who chases everything ends up with nothing. So the question is not, how can I get more? The question is, how can I want less? That is the Stoic way to achieve more. If this message resonated with you, take a moment now, pause, reflect, and ask yourself, what desire can I let go of today? And if you want to keep walking the Stoic path with me, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel for more wisdom that can transform your life. Because together, we're not chasing more, we're discovering how to live better with less.